Amazing, man. I'm so pumped up. We don't got much longer to go. We got a couple days. Figure I'd pop out here and have a little chat about it, man, while I'm having this beautiful coffee. Here's the fight card we got here. Beautiful. We got Topuria Gaethje for the lightweight championship. Pereira Gain for interim heavyweight championship. We got O'Malley Zahabi, Ruffy Chandler, Ruffy, however you say it, Bo Nickel, Dacus, Lopez Garcia, Sunday, June 14th. Absolutely out of control card, and I'm fired up like crazy. I can't wait. Heard it's going to be rain and thunderstorms too. Rain and thunderstorms are predicted for Sunday, which is wild. I don't know, man. If it rains, they said they're going to postpone it till Monday. That could be interesting. If they end up postponing it till Monday, that's going to be very, very, very interesting. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know if a little bit of drizzle they'll postpone it. I don't know if a lot of rain they'll postpone it. Thunderstorms will definitely postpone it because you can't have those lightning bolts hitting that claw. And man, the claw looks absolutely amazing. Totally amazing, man. The job they did on that claw is so crazy. It's gorgeous. And I heard Trump wants to keep it. I heard Trump wants to keep it on the lawn and use it as like a monument or something. And that is interesting. But a lot of people are saying that the UFC might want to take that claw and take it with them so they can do other kinds of outdoor shows in the future. So I don't know if they're going to do that or not. It all depends. I think they'd be better off, honestly, just donating it to the White House. It'd probably be cheaper for them just to give it to them than to take it all down. They can just leave it there and dart. But we've got a serious, serious card, man, from top to bottom. It's not a full UFC card, which betting-wise, that's going to be interesting because it's a lot of people set up a lot of parlays with the undercard and the prelims and stuff. But this is a straight ticket, and I think I know who's going to win. I think I know who's going to win all these fights. I just got a vibe. I don't know what it is. I think Garcia. I think Garcia at the bottom of the card is going to end up winning. Let's take a look, right? I think Garcia is going to beat Lopez. I think Dacus is going to beat Nickel. I think Ruffy's going to beat Chandler. Zahabi's going to beat O'Malley. Gain's going to beat Pereira. And Topuria is going to beat Gaethje. That's my picks for the card. And I guess I can tell you why. TBUN 90. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I think I can tell you why. So I guess we'll start from the bottom. We got Lopez versus Garcia. Lopez is amazing. He's got a granite chin. He can take a shot. When we watch the fights against Volkanovski, both of those fights, I mean, it's hard to say. Volkanovski's arguably maybe one of the greatest of all time, pound for pound. We could probably say that, right? I think we could all agree that Volkanovski's one of the greatest pound for pound. And Lopez got close twice, very, very close twice, but he couldn't pull it off. Now, Steve Garcia, that's a killer. That's a killer. Good hands, good chin. That's the opener of the card. I think it's going to be an absolute banger, but I don't know why. I just got a feeling that that Garcia is going to take it. I don't know why. I just feel like Lopez had 2 wars with Volkanovski, and I just feel like Garcia is going to take it. So that's my pick for the opening fight of the card. Is I got Garcia over Lopez. Next up, we got Bo Nickel versus Dacus. This is a crazy fight, right? Bo Nickel versus Dacus. I think that experience-wise, I just don't think Bo Nickel has. I don't know, man. The UFC is giving him a shot. They're putting him on the main cards. They really need like a new American hero, like a Captain America. They need like another Randy Couture. So the push for Bo Nickel has been absolutely crazy. They've put him on main cards. They've given him every shot. He blew one And I don't know what that did to him mentally. He blew one, knocked the beard right off his face, right? So he don't even got a beard no more now. He's looking like a clean cut. I think he's trying to revamp his image to look like Captain America, because you always need an American hero, like a Randy Couture style fighter, right? Dan Henderson, Randy Couture. They need that guy, right, to carry the flag. So Bo Nickal's positioned to do that, but Dawkins is a spoiler, man. Dawkins is like, he's a dog. He's had some great fights. It's a very interesting setup because they're giving Bo Nickal that veteran. They're giving him the veteran to go out there and take that win on the biggest stage in the world. This could end up being the most viewed UFC ever. It could go down as the most viewed combat sports event in history. I think right now the most viewed combat sports event in history, I think, is Jake Paul versus Tyson. That's the one. Topuria win, Pereira win. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just gave my picks. What's up? What's up, Mayo Williams? I just gave my picks. I don't know. This is my picks for the fight. I got Garcia, Dawkins, Rufi, Zahabi, sorry, and I got Gain, and I got Topuria. So I'm with you on two, man. I got Gain, Topuria. Okay, so I just did my first picks. I got Garcia over Lopez, and I got Dawkins over Nickal. I got Dawkins over Nickal because I just think that he's a dog, and I don't think Bo Nickal has got enough MMA experience yet to take out a dog like that. But they're lining him up to knock him down. Like I said, this is Bo Nickal's chance on the biggest stage to really set himself off as a UFC star. If he can come out with a big win, and to be honest, he should just go out there and just dominate them with wrestling is what I think. And just, to really represent wrestling on a global stage for the USA and become that face of like back in the day. You had the Smashing Machine, you had Couture, Coleman, right? Mark Kerr. You had all these guys that represented American wrestling ground and pound. And I think Bo Nickal should go to that. He get a little too cheeky with his hands. And I just don't think he can take Dawkins. I think Dawkins is probably going to stun him and then submit him. That's my guess. Dawkins by submission is what I'm calling. All right, next up we got Chandler Ruffy, however you want to say it. And I think Chandler is being, it's kind of sad what happened to Chandler, man. We all think Chandler should have got that Conor fight. It's kind of sad. I mean, Conor versus Holloway is going to be good. It's epic. It's kind of Conor's way of paying Holloway back. I was at the Conor Holloway one card in Boston. I saw it when Conor headlined the prelims, and it was absolutely crazy. When Conor walked out as the headliner for the prelims, TD Gardens went absolutely fucking bonkers. They went friggin' bonkers, man. It was crazy. This was like when Conor wasn't even really a mainstream star yet. He was just like, there's so many Irish fans. It was crazy. So I think Chandler should have had that fight, to be honest with you. But whatever, he's fighting Ruffy now, and I think Ruffy's just too smooth. He's got too many weapons, too much in his arsenal. I think Chandler's chin is kind of sus these days. He's at a commission for a long, long time waiting for that Conor fight. I think he's rusty. I just don't think he's going to be able to take out the young buck, man. I just don't think. I think old Ruffy boy is going to, I think he's going to piece him up. He's going to piece him up. Chandler's going to go for a takedown, probably get friggin' kneed right in the face, get his fucking nose smashed open. And I just think that Chandler doesn't really got a shot. He's got a one-punch shot. He's better. I just don't think he's smooth enough. I think Ruffy's, the fighting nerds, I think they're too smooth. I think they got Chandler figured out. Chandler's not a hard fight to prepare for, in the sense that he's got the double leg and he's got gigantic hooks and he just puts tons of pressure on you. That's Chandler's game. So Ruffy's too smooth. He moves too fast. He's going to piece him up. He's got elbows, spinning kicks, high kicks, low kicks, knees. He's just going to piece him up. I feel like Chandler's too easy to prepare for, and I don't think his striking's good enough to compete with these young bucks who grew up doing martial arts. So I don't think Chandler's going to win. That's my pick right there is Ruffy. All right, so we got Garcia, Dawkins, and Rufy are my first three picks for the card. Let me know in the chat what you're thinking. Let me know what you think the picks are. Then we got O'Malley versus Zahabi. That's tough. That's very tough. Sean O'Malley is injury prone. He's not durable. He's exciting. He's okay. This is the crazy thing about O'Malley. O'Malley is a super exciting fighter, but he absolutely sucks on the mic, and he sucks at press conferences, and he sucks at promoting. I mean, I guess his only way of promoting is like his social media and stuff, but he just doesn't promote. He doesn't get into it. He just goes for the dress up look, with the wild hair and the different look, but he's just not a good promoter when it comes to selling fights or creating any drama or beef. And to be honest, neither is Zahabi. But these two guys, Zahabi, Faraz Zahabi's brother, you have to assume that, I would just assume that he's hungrier. He's got Faraz in his corner, GSP. They got a crazy training camp in Montreal at TriStar. And it's going to be a tough fight for Sean, I feel like. I feel like Sean, he's got that lightning in his hands. If he can land it, it could work, but I just don't feel like I don't feel like he's durable enough. God knows he might be coming in this fight with an injury. He tore his labrum in his hip, so before the fight with Merab. So I don't think that Sean can do it. I just don't. I don't think he can do it. For one, he could be coming into the fight injured again. He had hip surgery. He's not durable. He's come off some big losses. He had the belt, lost it. He's got tons of cash now outside the UFC with sponsorships. So he's doing good money wise. So it's one of those things, like, that guy's achieved a lot of success financially, and he's been to the top of the mountain. And it's an interesting thing, man. When someone wins a championship belt, it's interesting. What's the desire to win it again? You got to be a certain kind of person to get to the top of the mountain, and then decide that you're going to do it all over again. You're going to come back for what? You already made the money. You already got the belt. You got an amazing life. You got a beautiful family. You got great gym, great friends. So, I mean, Sean O'Malley's got the life, right? I don't know if he's hungry enough. And I don't know if he's durable enough. That's what I'm thinking there. So I'm picking Zahabi in that one. That is going to be an upset, I think, because Sean's a big favorite. But I'm picking Zahabi. Next up, we got Gane versus Pereira. Gane versus Pereira is a crazy fight. It's absolutely breathtaking matchmaking. And you got two strikers who have, let's just say, intermediate grappling. But heavyweight-wise, the heavyweight division freaking stinks right now. We need freaking Brock Lesnar back. But heavyweight-wise, you've got two guys who are born and bred strikers, and they both have mediocre wrestling and mediocre grappling, right? So I think, as far as that goes, I think Gane's going to beat him. I don't know why, but Pereira's got that. I think Pereira have the gods in his favor, triple champ. So this one's a toss-up. I'm going to have to think about that one a lot more later, but that's a toss-up right now. Then we got Gaethje and Topuria. Topuria is going to smoke Gaethje. I don't even think it's going to be close. Topuria is calling for a second-round knockout. I don't even think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be an absolute barn burner right off the bat, and I just think Gaethje's chin is too sus. Although he's a lot bigger, he could smoke him. If Gaethje goes back to his old ways of fighting and just comes out there on the UFC card and throws caution to the wind, which he still throws it to the wind, but he throws caution to the wind, Gaethje does, but he also has been fighting a little more strategically, and sometimes I think he loses that magic sometimes, like back in the day when he would just be cracking people with that overhand right and just destroying people's legs with low kicks. I don't know why he doesn't go back to that. But Topuria's boxing is too good. He's too pretty. His grappling is amazing. He's fast. He's hungry, and he's on the come up. So that's my picks for the card, man. You guys, let me know what you think. I think that's what I'm going with for today. So I got Garcia, Dacus, Rufi, Zahabi, Pereira, Topuria. That's my picks.